Lira, a commercial and industrial city, sits along northeastern corridor, a route followed by over 500 trucks daily en route to South Sudan and DRC. Iganga in Lira City is one of their popular stopovers with many low-cost lodges in the vicinity and a number of commercial sex workers. Authorities say it is one of the hotspots contributing to the high HIV prevalence in the region.
Even our prevalence is above the national prevalence. Mid-north, where Lira City is situated, has almost the second highest prevalence of HIV/AIDS within the country.
A 20-year-old Mercy Ajok, not her real names, operates here as a commercial sex worker. A 30-minute sex engagement costs between 2,000 to 5,000 shillings. She prefers live sex because it earns her 20,000 shillings per shot, but satisfied clients even pay more. She regrets using her body to fend for her family and dreams to quit once she gets hairdressing skills. To earn more money, Mercy had many live sex debuts and does not recall when she acquired HIV. Like many teenagers, Mercy left their village in Aleptong district to hunt for a job.
Those who have been working with Indian, you find them producing children with Indian. Was it through mutual consent? Definitely no. So somebody would go to work, at the end of it will be abused. So such abuses are also rampant.
The UNAIDS new statistics have indicated that 575 adolescents and young women aged between 15 to 24 years get infected with HIV on a weekly basis. James Omarelem, the Secretary of Finance for Lira City, blames the prevalence on knowledge gap.
Do we still hear mentions and jingles about HIV/AIDS on radios and television? Do we have enough personnel talking to these young people? And what are they talking about?
Our parents are shy to share facts with their children. So children are now trying to discover things on their own. Sometimes in the process of discovery, they realize when they have already risked their life.
Besides including sexuality education in schools, experts believe enabling girls stay in school can reduce vulnerability of getting HIV up to 50%. In Lango sub-region, a survey done by CDFU in 2021 revealed 23,000 teenagers impregnated in 1 year during the lockdown.
What it means is that you have first of all a generation that is playing live sex, and this means that our system is porous, that the parents do not have the capacity to contain and support the children, that the community is failing, that our system of government is not responding.
In Uganda, criminalization, discrimination and stigma still limit several from accessing HIV services.
And no one even made it worse that she will not reach tomorrow.
Zainab Talib, a resident of Lira City East Division, nearly ended her life due to stigma while at school. When friends realized she was taking some drugs daily, she was treated like an outcast. She later dropped out of school. After counseling, she declared her status to embark on a journey of positive living.
I know there are a lot that are disclosing, but there is this attitude that men have. Once you tell them that, you know, I'm HIV positive, they will reply you, if I'm ugly, tell me.
She says her boyfriend is negative and so she takes her drugs daily for his safety.
And that was how I managed to really bring down the viral load.
So I'm working hard to support my fellow youth.
Like Zainab, Isaac and Nye also dropped out of school due to stigma. Both Isaac and Zainab believe the struggle against the epidemic may never succeed without addressing stigma and discrimination. Simon Okeng, a teacher at Chaba Secondary School in Oyam District, says much as they have trained some teachers to counsel students living positively, stigma still exists.
In most cases, they don't disclose, but they try to confide in us, the administrators, to make them more comfortable from stigmatization. There is need for constant counseling.
People used to fear. To me, that was okay. People would look at your hairstyle and say, this one already have issue. People would fear you. But now, those ones who are sick, they are the most healthy one.
It's no longer shame if HIV. Now, the president has an initiative to make sure by 2030, we don't have HIV in our societies. There's no way you can know and reach that level if you have not tested.
To involve men young women, girls and boys in the fight, so that we close the new tap. That means closing the new infections.
Professor Richard Name, commissioner at Uganda AIDS Commission, says the president's guidance earned Uganda the 8th position globally in the fight against mother-to-child transmission.
There are massive achievements.
Almost no young infants are being born with HIV/AIDS now because of the intervention in place, as long as the mothers come early.
But now even the 99th target, which the UNAIDS put for us, the first 90, we were at 89%. The second 90, we are at 92. And then the third 90, we are 95.
Uganda AIDS Commission are not doing enough in implementing the presidential initiative on HIV/AIDS. Not many stakeholders are aware about these initiatives. Not many stakeholders are talking about this initiative. Not many young people knows about this initiative.
Because before they came, what was the rate? And currently, what is the rate? So what are they fighting?
A 2020 report by Uganda AIDS Commission indicates that 54,000 get infected yearly and 17,000 die from the disease annually.
You see, there was that bit of a problem because we had 2 years of COVID. All over the country, the national average is 5.2%. But in mid-north, where I am, where you are now, we are at 7.2% prevalence. So we are real above national average.
At 7.2% it is for Mid-North, and with only 8 years left, whether or not the goal of ending HIV/AIDS by 2030 will be achieved is a question lingering in many minds. I'm Eddie Olwa, reporting for UBC News.